Guess who's back? Hey guys, did you miss me? I missed you. So I think we missed each other. I'm pretty sure you did. It's been about, what, 2 whole minutes? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so what we did in the last video was we set up our subhead text settings. In this video, we're going to create a new paragraph style from scratch. So just so that we can identify each area in the boxes, let's go ahead and change contact us. So what we're going to do is we're going to navigate over to the second contact us, the one that we just created. And we're going to double click inside of there, because if you double click in there, you'll create, you can affect the text. You'll get the type tool. So let's type body text. And since these boxes look so similar, now we know the difference between the two boxes. We know that this one is body text for us, so that's cool. So what we want to do now is let's go ahead and, so this is going to be our body text box. Let's go ahead and select well, first, let's get the selection tool. And now let's make sure nothing is selected. The way that we make sure nothing is selected, you can either click into an area where there's nothing there, like the center area, because there's nothing here. Now, if there was something here, we'd have to click somewhere else. So you can either click in an area where there's nothing there, or you can click in an area that's locked, like this area right here is locked down, so there's nothing there. Or the best bet each time that makes sure that you make sure nothing is selected is to click inside of your pasteboard area. So whichever, which is this gray area that's in the background. So whichever one that you prefer, click, and what you want to make sure is nothing is selected. You don't see the box that has the, so remember, see how this looks? You know that this is selected because it has the box, it has the control handles on the side. We want to make sure nothing is selected. So I'm going to click inside of the gray area to make sure nothing is selected. That's how we're sure. So is nothing selected on yours? Are you sure? I can see you, just so you know. Okay, I really can't see you, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying. All right, so making sure that nothing is selected, what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new paragraph style. So we're going to go to our paragraph styles panel. We're going to hold Alt down. Remember that trick, so that we can just easily just get to the dialog box. So we're going to hold Alt and click on the new paragraph style, and the dialog box opens up for us. What? That's right. So our style name up here at the top, we're going to name it body text. Success should be. All right. So we named it body text, and over here to the side, these are options that we have, and they're in different categories for whatever we want to affect. So the first thing that we want to affect is we want to go to basic character formats, and we're going to change the font family to Adobe Garamond Pro. So let's type Adobe Garamond and then Pro. Okay. Once you have that font, let's go ahead and make sure the style says regular, and it does. And we're going to set up our leading. We want our leading for this one. Actually, let's change our font size. Let's make our font size 9 points. Okay. And then we're going to go over here to the leading, and we're going to change it to 11. You can either type 11 or you can hit the up arrow, and it'll go to 11 points. We want our case for this one to be normal, as it is. So that part is cool. Next, we want a different category. We're going to go to indent and spacing. So we're going to navigate over here to the left side where it says indents and spacing. Click there. For indents and spacing, we want to change the alignment. We want it to be left justify. So let's go ahead and navigate to where we see alignment. See that arrow? Click that, and let's choose left justify. All right, and the last thing that we're going to do to this style is we're going to navigate over to the right side. We're going to navigate to where it says character color. Click on that. And the color that we want this to be is paper. So we'll go back up where it says character color. Let's select paper. When you have that, choose OK. And for whatever reason, my library wants to open after every time. But anyway, choose OK. Now what we want to do is we need to apply this paragraph style, because right now what we have is we created a paragraph style, but we didn't apply it. So let's go ahead and put your cursor. You don't have to select. You just have to put your cursor anywhere inside of body text. Once you have your cursor anywhere inside of there, just click on paragraph text, and it'll make the changes for you on the fly. So just keep in mind that when you're using paragraph styles, you're affecting the whole paragraph. So that means it's going to affect everything from that's within that paragraph until you hit that enter key, right? Because it affects paragraphs. Makes sense, right? It does to me. So it really should to you too. All right. So we have everything that we need for this video. We're going to stop the video now, and then when we come back, we'll be going into actually setting up the content. Ooh, the good stuff. All right. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I miss you already. See ya.